Good morning, good morning. Happy Tuesday. Well, welcome to another NQ live trading session. If you are new here, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. I am trading my Apex Trader funding account and also my Take Profit Trader account and Tradeify as well, using a Renko based strategy that is based on volume and order flow. I am flat at the moment, have not taken any trades whatsoever. Yeah, we'll see what today brings. We'll see what we'll see. We do have high impact news coming up in less than 15 minutes. It's the JOLTS job openings. I need to bring up financial juice as well. Hope everyone's having a great morning and a great trading session so far. Looks like we're going to be pushing new highs. Good morning, Janelle. How are you this morning? Good morning. Any trading so far, Janelle? Did you trade in Asia or London? Good morning, Applejacks. How are you this morning? Up 1,300 from short in Asia. Ooh, nice. Nice, nice. I think you are the only person I know that consistently kills it in other sessions. 47. I did not get to finish, okay. I finished converting all my data, got everything in my analysis sheets, and I was supposed to lay down for like 15 minutes last night. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning, and that turned into me waking up at 4:15. So I wasn't able to like redo my cheat sheet and add additional entries, especially like, trading at opposite levels, like what's going on right now, taking buys at resistance and stuff. So I'm going to have to sit out of quite a bit probably today as well. And then tomorrow I should be fine because I'll have time to actually go through everything with a fine tooth comb. Like I said, I have like 6 weeks of data at this point. So that's more than enough. It's just a matter of going through it. And something told me at 4 this morning, like, just go ahead and go through it now, get your little couple hour nap, wake up and trade. But I was just like, man, I just want to go back to sleep. So I did, and thought I would wake up at like 8 o'clock this morning to do it. I woke up at 8, but I snoozed till like 8:20. So it did nothing, but it's all good. Good morning, Amelia. How are you this morning? Good morning. That is. So yeah, I'm gonna go through everything today after I'm done journaling, and then I should be good to go after today. Because I also wanted to like take my analysis sheets from bid ask and then compare them side to side or side by side with the up down and see which one I like better. I feel like at first glance, bid ask like groups most of the losses together. Like there will be lines, multiple lines in my analysis sheet where everything is losses in that line. Everything. Doesn't matter where the doesn't matter if the point of control is like a trap or a continuate, like everything in the line is an L. So it makes it very easy for me to know like, okay, well, that pattern absolutely does not work. I feel like on up down tick it's not as prominent, like being able to spot the losses and stuff. It is, but not to the extent of bid ask. So, but my problem is I don't want bid ask to just keep me out of, well, I mean, if it's keeping me only out of losses, who cares? But I just want to still make sure I have enough trades in a session. So I don't know. We'll see. Oh my gosh, Amelia, tell me. How much, girl? Bring the tea. 27. That's not bad. An hour and a half a day times 20. So this is about 20 trading days a month. That's 30 hours. $167 an hour. I can't listen. I would not complain about that at all. At all. That's actually pretty decent. Where's mine? Oh, there. I have noticed my data lag has been kind of high today. Like it's been staying around the 0.1 to 0.16 area, which I'm not very happy about, but it's based on the streamer subs. Here's what I heard for smaller streamers. Yeah, honestly, that's not bad. So I assume they're going to be, well, I did watch the um the interview with Joey yesterday, Joey and Brett. I did watch it, and Brett did say that eventually they do want to continue expanding like the number of hours and everything. So I don't know if his goal is to have it to where they're streaming all day, every day or not, but I do know that he said they do want to do that. 27. That actually was a pretty good interview. Gonna take a sale here if we close before. All right, we did. Oh, don't know if I like that. It's probably gonna stop me out. Yep. Okay. Very interesting. 27. Well, I followed my rules. That's all that matters. Oh my gosh, it stopped me out just to go to my take profit. Okay. Thank God I had a decent week last week, so I'm still in profit, but that sucked. 60 or 90 days of not promoting other props. Yeah, see, that's my only issue. Like, no. Now, 5K a month, but I can't promote other props. I mean, if you're a smaller streamer that's not making 5K per month across all of your affiliates, I guess it makes sense. And then, you know, the extra exposure from being on their show can help you to grow even more. But aside from that, if you're making 5K a month or more from affiliates, there's no reason for you to do it then. It's not worth it. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. You did say my funded futures. Oh, you know what, Amelia? Hell no. Because first of all, most people are going to make more from affiliates. Even just like not my funded futures, I don't think very many people get very much in affiliates because their affiliate the I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I see more people trading other companies. I don't see a whole lot of people trading my funded futures like that. Good morning, True. How are you this morning? Good morning, Diego. How are you this morning? Hold on, you guys. I'm gonna check while I'm waiting on this. I'm gonna check to make sure I don't need to fix this. The trade I just took. I gotta make sure I don't need to fix that. Give me a second. I might as well look since I gotta wait for news real quick. But yeah, no, it's not worth it. Because the other thing, I don't know. Like I said, maybe if you're a smaller streamer, like myself, I don't make $5,000 a month from affiliates. The highest I've ever gotten was like 33 or 3,700, something around there. But mm, maybe if, I don't think that's worth it. Not promoting other companies for that long, no. Because the reality is your streamers are helping you more than you're helping them. Uh, mm, well, that's kind of the only, but I don't have that many examples though, too. So, well, there's the news. I don't know what I want to do. I think. I think I know what I'm gonna do. I think I know what I'm gonna change it to, at least for the rest of this session, in case that happens again. Okay. Sorry, I'm back. I had to look through some papers. Yeah, you're missing trading time, and I wonder if you also cannot stream on your own. Like, if I'm not mistaken, a lot of people were talking about how like Top Step TV, for instance, you couldn't do your own streams during certain times, like even if you weren't on Top Step TV, like mm-mm. Now, I mean, if you're gonna be on there actually trading the way that you would normally trade, and all of that, then cool. I mean, because for me, as long as I can still trade my same accounts, I mean, I obviously wouldn't be showing that I'm copying to other companies and stuff like that or copying from other companies. But I don't know. It could be worth it possibly for the exposure, but at the same time, ah, ah. If you that don't stream, they just post videos, which works for them trading wise, I guess. Yeah, maybe if it's like a I'm not streaming kind of thing. I don't know. That's hard to say. 34. That is very hard to say. I'm so mad I fell asleep before like finalizing my cheat sheet and being able to go through everything. But it's all good. 34. Did not want to start the week like this. Yeah, I don't know if that's worth it. It's worth it from like a per hour standpoint, but all the other stuff that goes into it, mm, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I am looking to possibly buy here, but the point of control has to move up. It's in the wick right now. I need it to be in the body. It's not gonna move. It's not going to move. Yeah, we absorbed way too early based on the volume. Good morning, Paul. How are you this morning? Oh, the one glass. Somebody's wearing sunglasses on stream. I've never tuned into honestly any of their streams. I don't even think I've tuned into Tradeify's yet. I kind of want to tune in. Well, I'll probably watch the replay from today because they've been, talking really highly, speaking really highly of Coach Tank. So I kind of want to see what he's about a little bit. All right, let's see if we can create some divergence here. No. Reject. Reject. Now I just need the zigzag to change colors. Then I can look for a buy. There's not enough volume in this swing up for that zigzag to stay green. All right, wait a minute. Okay. You know what, market? Screw you. Oh my god, hold on. 3360. Oh no, that was right. Come on. I do not like today at all. At all. But I'm gonna keep going. This is why I'm not trading all of my PAs yet. That's exactly why. Because I still gotta figure some things out. 42. That's annoying. I caught the bottom. And you know what? Actually, hold on a second. I never know what, see, on the website it says 904, but this says 910. I don't know. I'm gonna, I probably shouldn't have taken this trade because the news indicator says that the economic optimism was 910, but then when you go on Forex Factory, now it's saying it was already at 904. So if I go based off of 910, I wouldn't have been in that trade. It's kind of hard sometimes because the ones that say like all day or tentative, it's very difficult to track it. So usually I don't pay attention to it, but technically I probably should have. So I'll just sit out a couple more minutes. This week has been so ass so far. Hey, why does oh, wait a minute. I don't need those. Um and let's see, not 15, not 13. I might have to like stop all the way until 917 though. Because the Ward's total vehicle sales is showing for 915. So $50 TP on QQQ calls trading on my phone is crazy work. Nice. Nice, nice. Do you use somewhat of the same strategy that you use when you're trading gold or no? I don't know anything about options except binary options. I'm about to I'm about to go look and what a way to start the week. Funded shares. Oh, they have Bull Barbie on there. Interesting. Is this my stream doing this or theirs? Oh, girl, you talking about foot? Oh, yeah, he's. I'm not gonna speak on that. It's a no for me. Definitely the same strat scalp only. Oh, definitely not the same strat. Got you, got you. The timing is all off this morning. Yeah, honestly, my timing is fine. I'm following my rules, so I'm okay with that. Like I said, the last trade, I don't really know just because the time on the low impact news was all day. Or no, the first one was tentative, and then the ward sales is all day. So it's kind of difficult to follow my news based like sitting out type of thing when those are on there, which is pretty annoying. But yeah, I honestly feel like this last trade only lost because of that. But I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? Everything else looked good. And if it's a loss, that would be the first loss in 6 weeks. So if it's not because of the news, then all right, I could deal with that. And even though it's low impact news, because I am scalping, sitting out for that 2 minutes before and after is extremely important. So I got like 2.5 more minutes before I'm clear to trade because I'm just going to take the ward sales as being listed at 9:15, and then we'll just go from there. Thank you, San. Thank you. Thank you. Yes and no for me. Like, first of all, like, it just looks so, I don't know. I don't have the words. I don't even like the way their stream looks. It looks so unprofessional. I don't know. Like when you compare it to Top Step TV or Tradeify TV, there's just like the quality is just way different. I don't like it. All right, a minute and a half. But yeah, hopefully I can recover. I'm really more so focused on, and I knew this coming into today, I'm more so focused on the rest of the week. And I only say that because I didn't have time to like go back through and analyze everything after I was done converting everything over. So yeah. But again, that's why I didn't put all of my accounts at risk, and I just did half of the PA so far. Because realistically speaking, you know, once I get to the point of wanting to add more PAs or add more evals, like I'm not going to be trading one contract per trade. I'm only doing that on Tradeify right now because I know I'm not completely ready yet. So I'm okay with that. Um, but I'm going to definitely be multiplying contracts and just getting those evals done a lot quicker so I can, you know, add to my arsenal. But I wanted to keep the 250K accounts untouched. The 25K account, I kind of don't really care what happens with it, if I'm being honest. All right, I'm going to be waiting for a pullback if this bar doesn't clear. I don't want it to close inside. I don't have the rules for that yet. Excuse me. All right, I'm clear to trade now. Oh, the sellers just stepped in heavy just now. I'm not really interested in the buy anymore. We just too many sellers came into this swing down. Did you lock yourself out, Paul? What do you think is going on with your timing? Yeah, I've been struggling too. Well, I've been struggling for longer than the last 30 days, but no, I actually did really well the last 30 days, honestly. I did. I did. I won like 76% of my trades last month. So I cannot complain about that. Two, three. Same balance in that bar. Hmm. That was my sale. That bar just closed so freaking fast. It's so annoying. Gosh. I was waiting for that too. Let's see if we can get a bounce off of here. Oh, that's so annoying. I don't even know if I would have gotten filled anyway because it happened so quickly. Gotta be careful, make sure this point of control doesn't change. There's a lot of volume here in this bar, a lot of fighting. Wow. Okay. All right, I want to see if I would have gotten filled. It's kind of hard to say. Probably, probably not. I don't know if I would have gotten filled on the sell there. It's kind of hard to sell. You just been late on every move. You're up 2.8K this morning. Nice. Very nice. You're slowly making back your losses. I'm not interested in this buy anymore. I was interested up here, not so much down here. Oh my goodness. So in Austin, Texas, some developer bulldozed these people's childhood home. I guess they bulldozed it, built a new duplex on the land, and the land didn't belong to them. So they thought that because the home had been abandoned, the owners would never come back. So they went ahead and tore it down, registered it under an address next to it that they had previously acquired. What a hoot. That is insane. All right. Still in the negative for the 30 days. Is that the home in Texas? Yeah, in Austin. I am not happy with today. I feel like I could have just stayed asleep for this. I mean, I literally caught the bottom on that sale. Like I said, I really think it's honestly just because the news, needing to stop for the news part. A lot of the reversal bars today also have been like reacting off of opposite levels. So like this would be a sell here at support. A lot of the trades have been happening like that today, which has not helped. because I have to stay out of pretty much all of those. I didn't refine those yet. So it's pretty strict parameters for the moment. Fake out got you. Sounds about right for Texas. You thought it was going down further. Looks like we're trying to push new highs. Happens a lot with old homes and GA. People are still in deeds. Oh yeah, people everywhere are still in deeds. And I don't understand why now, with all of the deed fraud that has been going on for a couple years now, honestly, I don't see why there are not better parameters in place. Because for you to tell me that somebody could forge my deed, I can prove to you that they forged it, and there's nothing that I can do until they sign it back over to me. That's crazy. They should have way better parameters in place. Um, but I watched this interview a couple months ago by this lady who worked in a deed office, and she basically admitted, like, pretty much if you come in there, they're gonna sign off on it. She was like, it's not a lot of like technology in, I guess, that area of government. I don't know. But yeah, she was just basically talking about how easy it is for people to forge that and commit fraud because of the lack of technology or whatever. That's insane. Like, we're talking about somebody, one of the biggest purchases that somebody will ever make in their lifetime, and you guys have not advanced far enough to try to prevent that kind of fraud. That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't get it. I would prefer it if this bar closes down and then we rotate over this support level up, but we'll see. The sellers are trying very hard. But I don't think I'm going to end up getting into the trade anyway. Oh, we decided to do something different. Push toward volume of the bar instead. No, I really can't get in. It's going to have to be like more, at least 4.1 volume in this swing up first. Because right now, based on volume, we've overtaken the last buyer push, but not this seller push, 3.4 and 4. So I don't really like trades like this, for the moment at least. It's very annoying. Pocket the money instead of using the taxes. I agree with that, saying. I absolutely agree. So Disney took out over 1 mil. What, Janelle? That is insane. And you know what gets me? People will put so much time, energy, and effort into scamming. And it's like, do you know how far you could possibly be in life if you actually put that energy into, like, towards something that actually was meaningful? I mean, but I guess scamming is meaningful for them, but it's like all of that hard work, you do all of that, it's going to be a very short period of time that you can enjoy all of this, because then your ass is going to jail where you will have nothing, literally nothing but commissary for years. What is the point? Like, that can't be worth it. It can't possibly be worth it to you. There's no way. I don't understand. I just don't. Like, use the amount of skill that you have to do some of these things and not get caught? You never thought to like take those skills and translate it into something else? I don't understand. I don't. All right. I highly doubt I get anything in the next 15 minutes. I'm actually ready to just get off, but I'm going to see if anything else pops up. I don't know, man. Wait, what? Eyes, giving up keys, giving up, please. Send my trade. Why I got to this knees. Not much jumps. So we don't get it. I say the same thing. You took the time to scan, why not? Yeah, I will. I just will never understand. But it's just like how we were talking about, like in the prop firm industry. Like we have to remember that because we aren't scammers and schemers and people trying to game the system and things like that, we don't. Some people don't think about the business aspect of it from a standpoint of like what the prop firms need to do to try to combat that, and how, we have to remember that very few people get payouts. And when a decent sized percentage of that small percentage are getting payouts and they shouldn't be, because other people are trading for them, they're exploiting, you know, they're sim abusing as far as like exploiting certain things that they know they can do in sim that they can't do in live and things like that. It's not fair to us, no, and it sucks. And for us, it's just like, well, why don't you just freaking figure out how to trade? Why don't you spend the time to do that instead? But we'll never understand. We'll never understand these people. Good morning, Trenches. How are you this morning? Stop trying to. It is better to be free. I'm telling you, saying, can't nobody and nothing take my freedom away from me. All right? Nothing and nobody. There's been a few times where I just, you better be glad I don't want to go to jail. All right. I don't want to take this buy at this upper deviation level, so I'm really just waiting to see what the pullback is going to look like. If we get it, I would love to see us close up and then rotate down over the VWAP maybe. Too much volume here, actually. I mean, too much delta in the bar. Oh, I needed to be 56. Gosh, this is so weird. We're really going to use this as support instead. Okay. I know I should have stopped at 9:30 because this is going to irritate me, especially because I know that, you know, if I finished what I was supposed to do last night, I probably would have been in way more trades today. But that's all right because I'll be doing it today. I don't have to go help my best friend with her daughter. Well, help her grandma with her kids today. So I'm going to get on that immediately. You don't trust the Delta right now? Yeah. There's been a couple of trades where I feel like the data, once I go back through it today, would support me getting into them, but that's all right. My goal is to end the week profitable. I actually haven't had a negative week in quite a while, so I would like to keep it that way. But I'm starting off negative. I don't think I've won a trade since Friday. Friday I took the one trade and lost. Yesterday I took one trade and lost. Today I took two trades and lost. Mind you, last week, Wednesday and Thursday, I did not take a loss at all. So it was like Friday just kind of started a little cascade, and I don't like that. Don't like that at all. Yeah, I haven't had a negative week since the week of April 13th. Pretty sure. Mm, actually, the week of the 20th might have been negative. I'm not sure. I'm missing data out of there, and I don't know why. But I'm over today. I am. I really thought we were gonna rotate back down here, but we did not. I did, Amelia. I'm not a fan. Um, I don't like, let me see, how can I explain this? Now, this is just his style of interview, and that's fine. I mean, he's not a professional or anything. And I love Kage, let me just make that clear. But I do not like the interviews with CEOs when, if there is current uproar, okay? It is not ever a good, I just felt like the whole interview was gaslighting people. Number one, it's not okay that it took 7 months for you to get off of the no more eval thingy. All right. The whole interview was gaslighting. Now, I like Daryl way more than I like John, and I'm pretty sure the whole world feels that way. But I just feel like there was no additional information in there. It was just full of gaslighting. Stop telling people to follow the rules. Like I'm just over that whole narrative, honestly. Like I'm just over it. Um Now according to, I'm just over it. And the other thing is both Daryl and John admitted that they don't have much of a live department, right? I've already made this clear a whole bunch of times in different live streams that I understand why Apex, of all companies, does not have a great path to live or clear path to live. Because at the end of the day, the reality is most of these people, including streamers, most people are gambling, over leveraging. They are playing the game. They literally will tell you, I am playing the game of props. So when you think about it from that perspective, who are you supposed to take live? Who? Most of these people will tell you they are only profitable because of the leverage of so many accounts, and they would not be profitable if they were in a single live account. They will tell you this, right? So, and because Apex has the leverage of 20 accounts versus a company that has 3 or 5 or 1, um, people are going to game the system even more, treat it like a casino even more. So how the hell are they supposed to have a clear path to live, you guys? Like, let's just be real here. Somebody making $300,000, but they've gone through 1,000 evals and gone through 400 PAs. Like, is that really somebody who's showing you that they are ready for live? Absolutely not. Right? So I don't care that they don't have a clear path to live. However, you put people on a evaluation for live back in September. Okay. So these people shouldn't have taken 7 months to come off of that. Doesn't take 7 months to set up your live stuff. Tradeify has theirs. Now, granted, again, Apex has significantly more traders, right? So I get it. But I just would have thought that of any company, Apex would have had at least the live part set up, maybe not transitioning people to live just yet, but at least having it set up, considering they were trader traders. You know what I mean? Like, they had a whole education system and things like that. So if your goal was to start a prop firm so that you can fund people and all these other things, live should have been part of the conversation to begin with. But if you still, after 7 months, no, I'm sorry, after 9 months, still don't have, like, you're still talking about how, the live department and growing it out and stuff like that. Well, all these fucking people should have been taken off of this evaluation for live from the first time, a long time ago, because you didn't even have the systems in place, the people in place to begin with. So I just feel like you're gaslighting and you should just shut up and stop talking. Just stop talking. You said 9 months ago that people were going to be transitioning to live and all this other stuff, and that did not happen. I only know one person that came out of that with a live account. One. And that's the guy Jeremy, and he took out like $200,000 in December, I'm pretty sure, from his live account. Um but yeah, it just was full of fucking gaslighting, and it's so annoying. Just stop agreeing to do interviews because you're not ready. And they need a better PR team because they just I no. Like, hooky, because they got a sub, so I'm not trading. We finna go. You want to go to Six Flags? Ooh, that should be fun. Y'all should already be there, baby. You supposed to get there when it open. What time do they open? You're supposed to get there early so you got to sit in lines. It was kind of kiss booty. Yes, Amelia, I agree. I 100% agree. It has been pretty laggy over the past 60 days. On your platform, Sam, up 3K, done for the day. Yes, be done. Lock yourself out. We are horrible at communication. Exactly. Got the PA by hedging accounts, no less. Yeah, and it's like now there are some people who were put on the evaluation for live or the ban, whatever, who should have been. Okay, they should have been, absolutely. Some of them will admit, like, yeah, I was cycling account. Shit, they let me. Okay, just because you're able to do things doesn't mean to do it. Like, that excuse is just so whack to me. But yeah, I just think that they should be like TPT and just be quiet. Be quiet. Because the other thing, like with the John interview, right? The looking all over the place, like, first of all, from a body language perspective, that means two things. But it either means that you're being very careful in what you're saying, so you're trying to look for the words to say to make sure that you don't say the wrong thing, or it means your ass is lying. And based on history, you can make an educated guess as to which one I think it is. It don't take all that. It don't. It just doesn't. They still have not come out and said, hey, we're sorry. Some of you people that got the email should not have gotten it. We're taking you guys off. Like, the same email that you sent to people telling people that they were eval banned or being evaluated for live or whatever, when you took 300 people off, according to Daryl, why didn't they get the email telling them that they were off? Why did the people who were not supposed to be part of this group not get communication to say, hey, you're not supposed to be part of it, go log in, you can buy evals again? Why do they just have to randomly log in and see that? Like, your communication is poor because you want it to be. It's that simple. You do not want to be a good communicator because it doesn't take all of that. You have a system, your back office, your framework. You have a system where you can see everybody that's tagged with this gets this email. So guess what? Tag everybody, the same people with those same tags in their accounts, and go email them and say, sorry. Why do people have to hear through the grapevine? Why do people have to hear from the top affiliates who are reaching out and getting an answer? That is unacceptable. You don't want to be a good communicator. You don't want to have good, like, nothing. You just don't want anything good from you out in the community at all. You want people to hate you at this point because the things that you can change are so easily, they're so easy to change. You just refuse to do it. You just refuse. So if you're going to suck at communication, just stop talking. That's it. Just stop talking. TPT sucks right now as far as their support goes. They're still paying on time, but they suck as far as their support goes. You don't see James, the CEO of TPT, coming on to different interviews like continuing to say, hey, we're just growing so fast, support's working on. He said it one time when he was with Patrick, and that's it. You don't see him continuing to say the same thing over and over. Because if you're going to suck, just suck. Suck in silence. All right, let me show you guys the accounts. Today sucked. I'm now like 0 for 3, I think, for the week. So down about $300 per account. Still have $1,500 of drawdown left on TPT and then less than $700 on the Apex account. But I started this with only like 643, so I'm still like up just a little bit in profit from when I started trading them last week. So thankfully I had the one good $500 and 430, I think it was $438 day last week, because that is kind of holding me over right now. And then Tradeify, we're just starting off on a bad note. I just started the account on Friday and I've not won a trade on it yet. But that's okay. Like I said, I'm gonna spend the rest of the day going back through everything and finalizing things, because I know there were trades that I possibly could have taken today, but I couldn't because I wasn't able to redo my cheat sheet and reanalyze things. So yeah, they pick and choose who they want. I agree, Sam. I think they're like some contractors that keep getting away with stealing. Yeah. You think it was lying? Yeah, well, the general population is just not a fan. Let's just not. Like, if I had a business and it was me and another co-founder, co-owner, whatever, and I know that the general population and the general consensus is everybody does not like this guy, I'm going to stop putting him in front of the camera, especially after the whole debacle with Kellyanne releasing that excerpt from that video, the heavily edited video, whatever. Like, he shouldn't be talking anywhere anymore. Just don't. Because at this point, you could say the same thing as him, but everybody's going to think that he is lying because of what he said on that video. Again, like I said, not taking up for him, but every company has those same conversations. We just don't see the unauthorized recordings of them. But just the fact that it was released, people just have this bad taste in their mouth regarding Apex anyway, but they definitely have a horrible taste in their mouth regarding him. So stop having him talk, please. I watched the whole video with John and with Daryl, And I 100% enjoyed Joey's interview with Brett a lot more. Yeah, I'm over them, and I'm over the narrative. It's not a big deal, and we're doing this, and we're trying to do this, and stop trying and just do. I always learn in business, underestimate and overdeliver, and they have been overestimators and underdeliverers for a very long time now, and I'm kind of over it. But yeah. But that's it for me, you guys. Another red day. What's new? Another freaking red day. I'm gonna go journal, get all this stuff going, and hopefully I have some better, more concise rules that will help me to propel everything forward for the rest of the week, because I do want to end the week green. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Please like the video on your way out if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. But other than that, I will see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning at 8:45 Central Standard Time. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye, guys. Oh, thank you, Amelia. Bye.